Hey friends, welcome to Her Home and Harvest. My name's Alana if we haven't met before. Today I want to share with you something that I have been looking forward to for literally years. This is my very first pineapple plant and I put it in the ground, well not in the ground, it's actually growing in a container, and I put it in this container at least 2 years ago. I thought I'd put it in 2019, but I can't find any pictures until 2020, so I might have put it in early spring 2020 is my best guess. And I finally have a pineapple and it is basically ready to harvest. I have, this is my first, so obviously I don't have experience harvesting them, but I did do a lot of research. I watched a few videos from you guys on YouTube, and I also did a lot of reading online, and everyone seems to agree for the most part that when you can smell that it smells like a pineapple, then it's probably ready to be picked, which this does smell like a pineapple. And also when at least half of the fruit has turned yellow. Some people say that you should wait till the whole fruit turns yellow. The problem with that is that if you live in an area where there's a lot of critters, like raccoons and rats, they will get your pineapple when it's ripe. And so if you wait till it's completely ripe, you run the risk of not getting it. And I don't want to have that risk because, like I said, I've been growing this for over 2 years, and this better be, I better be able to eat this pineapple. Honestly, at this point, even if it doesn't taste good, I'm gonna eat the whole thing. I grew this pineapple from the top of another pineapple that came from my neighbor's yard. And the pineapple that they gave me that this grew from was actually smaller than this pineapple. So I'm pretty impressed with that. And if you can see, there's all of these little shoots coming off of it. My understanding, most people call them pups. Some people call them suckers. But when I've been doing my reading online, I'm learning that there's a difference between the ones that grow right at the base of the pineapple and the ones that grow down in here in the base of the plant. What I've been reading is that the ones up here are called slips, and the ones down here are the pups or suckers. And most plants only get a couple. Mine, I don't know if you can see that, but just as far as slips go, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up top. And then if I go down to what's coming out of the base of the plant, just right here in front of me, I can see 2 of those. Pineapples only flower once and only produce 1 fruit. So this big plant right here that's poking me is done. Its 2-year life cycle is over. But these guys supposedly will grow another pineapple in a year. And so they're supposed to grow bigger, faster fruit. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Personally, I don't know if it's worth all of the time and space, but it's been a really fun experiment, and I'm just gonna keep going with it because now I have all of these. In March, I didn't even think this thing was gonna do anything. I was like, if gonna give it a couple more months, and if it doesn't do anything, I'm throwing it out. It's a waste of my time. But it did, so I'm really grateful, and it was not a lost cause. I'm gonna cut this off right now. I'm gonna bring you in close so you can see what it looks like to pull the pups off. You're gonna discover it with me because I have never done it before. And then I think I might give this at least a day or 2 on the counter because it's still green up at the top. So I want to let it ripen a bit more because pineapples will ripen a bit on your counter. And then we'll cut into it together and see what it looks like. All right, let's do it. My understanding is that these slips will just pop right off if you pull them. So without trying to do too much damage to the plant, oh my gosh, yeah. There we go, that's what that looks like. If you guys can see this right here, that is actually new roots already forming. This one down here is not actually coming from the base of the fruit, it's coming from the base of the plant. So I'm gonna try the same thing. I'm gonna get down here and try to pop it off without breaking it. Wow. There we go. So you can see that was coming from way down there. Okay, so I am going to try to cut this pineapple off while leaving these slips attached. I do not have any special tools for this. I'm using a kitchen knife. Now I see. That was way easier. Oh, and it took a pup along with it. Or a slip, I guess that was technically a slip. So you can see this entire side had turned yellow. This side was still green, so I probably could have waited a little bit longer for this part to turn green or turn yellow also. But like I said, it smells really strong, so I think that it's better that I didn't wait. First homegrown pineapple, guys. I'm very proud of my baby. All right, I think our pineapple is ready to be cut. It might be able to go a day more, but I wanted to just go ahead and cut it into it now because I'd rather cut into it a little early than a little late and have parts of it not be good. There is still a little bit of green on this side, the kind of wonky looking side, but it smells really strong and some of them are getting kind of soft. And so I want to cut into it today. And then this is what it looks like to, when I replanted the pup. And the slips, they all look like this. I just only brought one inside. I just filled this little pot up with soil and put the pup in it and just buried it just deep enough so that it would have some stability to stand up. In any case, let's come on in close and see what's inside. Moment of truth, and don't judge how I cut pineapple. Oh, it smells so good. So you can see, I think this side is probably ripe enough, and this side probably could have used a little more time. Okay, I didn't cut far enough. This is still the stem right there, but this definitely looks like it's ready. That definitely looks, over here it looks like it's almost too ripe, and this is like a little underripe. So I'm gonna say this was a good time to cut this. Okay, there you have it. This is my bowl of pineapple. This is all the stuff I cut off of it. And this is the pineapple top. I could, if I wanted to, cut off just the fruit portion of this and put this in a pot just like I did with this one, and it will grow a new pineapple, which is how I started this one. So if I really wanted to spend another 2 to 3 years on a pineapple, I could do that. But my hope is that I will use this one instead and I will get a pineapple next year. But in the meantime, let's give this a taste. It's really sweet. I don't think I cut into it too early at all. It's definitely really sweet and delicious. I can't say it tastes that much better than like a really good pineapple from the store, but it's homegrown. I know where it came from. I know what was put into it, and just that amount of time and effort and fun that I had doing this makes eating it so much more enjoyable. But I will save some for my family. I really enjoy experimenting in the garden. I've heard so many people tell me, I didn't know you could grow pineapple here. And I'm like, I didn't either. I just tried it and it worked. Let me know what is a fun experiment. Like maybe you've done pineapple or some other thing in your garden. I'd love to hear about it. And thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more like it, click the thumbs up button and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. All right. Thanks, friends. Bye.